The timestamp. What the fuck is it about? It is, by the timestamp, it is August 20th, 2026, and it's approximately 6:30 p.m. on that eastern side. We flip the poles. It might be Western Gregorian calendar. Here we go. Y'all know I don't know the time or the date, but I know one damn thing. On that birth certificate or the certificate of live birth, they put our names in all caps. Yes, they did, y'all. So that means they were standing on business when they put our names in all caps. So I'm D'Amica. It's time for hashtag Lost Souls Tarot Cards. I will portal the truth. I'm about to open up some portals. We're about to reveal some truths. All right. So as you can see, I'm smoking. And we about to pull on some portals. Now, I want to see what's in the energy. I'm not going to lie. Today, I don't know about y'all out there in the world, wherever you are. But today was a day. Not for myself, but what I noticed was in traffic, I saw at least 7 accidents. And these were big boy joints. Big boy accidents. A lot of people in and out of traffic. A lot of people rushing and dropping things. A lot of people with attitudes, right? Aggressive attitudes. I don't know. That's why I was like, let me get on here and see what's going on. I'm working on other projects. My bad for not being as consistent, like on a daily basis. But I promise you, I'm working on other things as well. Okay, that's moving forward. Other projects that's still connected with other projects and still moving forward in the ascension and the frequency, not just laying around like I used to do before and just be stuck. You know what I mean? So as y'all come on in, welcome yourselves, welcome your energy. Be kind to one another, always be informative to one another, be supportive to one another. Don't be hating on each other, and definitely don't be down at one another, okay? But of course, I don't know, you might get a couple people here that like to do that down and shit. Don't pay attention to them. I'm starting to learn how to block people and block them and shit like that, because it's just like that. It gets repetitive and that gets played out. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let me get a couple more puffs and then we're gonna get into this tarot read. Now it's supposed to be a quick message. I'm out here at my son's football practice. It's raining. It looked like Dorothy, Toto, and the fucking whole Wizard of Oz cast is about to come home on one side of the sky, and on the other side of the sky it's clear. Okay, but we out here at the football practice. You know how they do. If it ain't no lightning, they gonna keep going. If the tornado don't come, they gonna keep going. So they out there on the field. We about to get into this tarot read. Let me take a couple more puffs of this here. While y'all chime on in, come on in. I want to know if y'all heard about Gary, Indiana. Okay, the blackouts in Gary, Indiana. Has anybody heard about the blackouts in Gary, Indiana? I just heard about it today. Okay, and I was like, what? And apparently they had a blackout for like a few days now, okay? And CNN and them just started reporting it today. And I was like, well, damn. And of course everybody would say, well, in the black communities and this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? I agree with that as well, but I'm just like, damn. I think over 5 days now. That's like a state of emergency type of situation there. But it goes back to what a lot of spiritualists and a lot of spiritual teachers and just people in general, a lot of homestead people, right? People that's out there farming and things like that. It goes back to that. What's up, Fernando? How you doing? It goes back to that mindset. If y'all hear from reaction videos or Spotify or something like that, I also do tarot. I'm great to do a tarot divination, just to let you know. So if you're not into tarot, then I suggest you go on and check out the reaction videos. I got a bunch of them for you to check out, dear loves. Okay, yeah, Fernando, I got Instagram. All my information in the description box. All right, so let's see what's in the energy, y'all. Let's see what's in the energy. Thank you, divine. Thank you, spirits. I'm here with the divine collective as they're chiming on in here, and I'm here with the general collective. I'm sitting here and I'm just going over today, divine and spirit. I'm going over today, and not in regard to myself. My energy was outstanding. The energy that was around me, though, some of it was chaotic. It was a lot of car accidents today, and these were big car accidents. Divine and spirit, what's going on in the energy? Thank you. All right, let's get into it. Let's see what's going on, y'all. Let's see. Today is a day, not for thyself, but boy, I was like, what's going on in the freezer? I don't have my, who that shot all the way over there? We got some more that we're going to pick on too. So hold on, y'all. So the Ten of Pentacles came out reverse. It flew all the way over there. What's up, Capricorns? So this is talking about family disputes. All right, we got the Ten of Pentacles that came out reverse first. Family disputes, bankruptcy, debt, fleeting success, conflicts over money, instability, breaking traditions, warning about future and financial statuses is in the energy. Problems, hiccups later on in life is also in energy. Faulty nature of an investment that someone has put the time and effort in. Somebody's not prepared to shift here, okay? What's up, Virgos? How y'all doing in the energy? My bad, I said Capricorn. My bad, it's Virgos. So somebody's placing too many bets on their short-term success here, and it's time for them to take a step back and evaluate the situation and their actions. All right, so Ten of Pentacles came out reverse. All right, so that's a big boy joint. King of Swords is coming out reverse next. So with the King of Swords coming out reverse, that's talking about somebody that's very harsh, right? Those individuals that are very emotionally weak here, it says they are also misusing their power, beloveds, okay? Corrupt authority figures and lack of structure and discipline. It's a lot of folk out there that's struggling to maintain order. And I can definitely see that just like in society here. I was like, what in the baby powder is actually going on? A sense of chaos is here, okay? King of Swords is out here reversed. Somebody struggling with fear that drives their controlling behavior. What's up, Aquarius energy? What's going on? Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is coming out reversed, okay? So what is this saying, beloveds? Well, this is talking about luck is not on someone's side, and it's going to be followed up by misfortune. We got the element of fire in the energy. We also have the plane of Jupiter here, okay? So it's talking about what goes up must goes down. It's karma, okay? External influences like karma that they just can't control. They were told to don't cling to illusions, but they are at a loss of control. All they have is the illusions here, okay? So someone has to learn to accept and forgive. Maybe a lot of us, right? We can all relate to that, right? What goes up must come down. We can relate to that. Failure, we can relate to that, right? And we can also relate to fate. It's always in motion, okay? So karma is in the energy. What goes up must come down. All right, fate is always in motion. So now let's give it another shuffle and let's see which way these storylines going to play out here. So we're going, and they all three heavy storylines here. We're going to start with this Ten of Pentacles coming out here reverse, and we're going to jump straight into it with the family disputes, the bankruptcy. Somebody's fleeting because of the success. All right, so they wanted a certain upgrade and success here, but they're not prepared to shift. And it's causing conflicts over money. Now, with the storms of brewing, I'm talking about Dorothy and Toto is coming home, goddammit. So somebody is also breaking traditions, and it's a warning to them about their future financial status here, okay? So family disputes, placing too many bets on short-term success, faulty nature of an investment is here. Somebody's not prepared to shift. All right, let's see what's going on. 8:42 on the timer. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so let's see what this is. Five of Pentacles is coming out reverse, and that's talking about brightness is coming into someone's life. There's a light at the end of a tunnel. All right, so the worst is now over, but changes don't happen overnight. Take time and regain your strength. Somebody's going to be able to pay off those debts, okay? Taurus is in the energy. This is about your improved love life, your improved health life here. Slow recovery from illnesses here. So take that time to regain your strength. Regain stability in terms of poverty, health, relationships, finance, and business with this energy, okay? Five of Pentacles is reversed. The star is also in your energy. Aquarius energy is here, okay? So with the star energy here, the star is here to give you faith, renewed power, and strength to carry on with your life. And this is present time. You're very blessed by the universe here. Remain courageous and fearless, because before you did have issues about family disputes, bankruptcy, the debt, right? You did have problems and hiccups later on in life, right? And it was a faulty nature of an investment of some sort here. But you you hold within you all that you need for fulfillment. Your financial goals are met. There's positivity that's going to bring your career and love life, and all those rewards are going to come with it, okay? So have faith that your manifestations are coming to life. Followed up by that is this fucking Queen of Wands coming out here fucking reversed here, okay? So this Queen of Wands is coming out here, and this is someone that's in need of your help. But I ain't gonna tell you what to do or what not to do. I can tell you what I wouldn't do. I ain't suggesting any help out here, okay? This Queen of Wands here is very imbalanced within their emotions, and it shows, okay? You can definitely see that they're drained here, okay? They're starting to do things like, let's say let's say it's a coworker. We'll start there. Let's say it's a coworker, right? They're starting to do things like, how can I put it? If I smoke, right? If I smoke, this coworker that smokes is starting to smoke at work, on break, like if they didn't used to do this. Okay, let's say I drink, okay? Let's say I drink like alcohol or liquor. This coworker is starting to drink at work pretty heavy and thinks that no one is recognizing it here, okay? So somebody has very imbalanced emotions. If it's a family member, this family member, right? This family member is either sneaking around very quiet, but you can still feel their eyes. You can feel their negativity piercing on you, okay? Maybe it's some lies lingering around within the family disputes here, but you've left all that shit behind. So whoever is sitting in this Queen of Wands reverse, it's like they're dealing with obstacles that is hampering their progress. A very chaotic energy is here. I was like, what the fuck is going on with today? Okay, so something that's very selfish and demanding, someone that's very jealous and dominating, and they lack motivation here, right? And they a copycat. So they got this copycat syndrome where they want to be you or someone else, but they can't quite fulfill that mission because we are in the age of what? Information. Everyone has been told and has been informed that authenticity rules all. What the fuck? I'm trying to get this out my eye. I'm trying to tell y'all right now. I know I see it. But anyway, all right, so we got that story there. Seven of Pentacles is how it's going to end out here. Seven of Pentacles is how it's going to end up. Okay, so what's going on here? All right, you're sitting in this star energy, right? You're blessed by the universe. You hold within you all that you need for fulfillment. You got this copycat energy in your energy, right? Whether you know it or not, somebody, you probably do know it. You see it, but you're not really wondering about that. You're not tripping off of that. You know someone's jealousy has turned into envy, but you also know that your energy shut that shit down, so they have no choice but to fall in line here. And they're lacking motivation, right? Being very, very what's the word? I'm clumsy and what else am I looking for? I'm losing my own train of thought here. I always lose my train of thought, but now today is like, what the hell? All right, so we got the Seven of Pentacles is how this is going to end out. And this is talking about perseverance, okay? Patience, plan, progress, growth, results. A lot of pentacles in here. What's up, Earth signs? This is your Taurus. All right. All right, so we had Taurus and Virgo that came out. Capricorn didn't come out just yet. Okay, but your hard work and discipline is paying off. Whoever you are, don't forget that. Continue to plan. You're ready to invest in finances, love, and health. So you're ready to be initiated here, okay? You're ready. You're prepared to shift here, okay? You're prepared. So you are not confined to seeing the result in short terms. You have long-term visions. Slow down, because slow and steady wins the race. Got it? Who that? What's up, Mr. IGFF? For real. What's up? What's up, Joseph? At the end of this, I could do a quick little, maybe a 1 to 4 card read for a 4-card read for you at the end of this if you're still sticking around. Hey, but Mr. IG, FFFRFR, Jesus loves you too. Okay? Matter of fact, go ahead and have a talk with Jesus. I have a lot of talks with Jesus. Every form of Jesus there. The energy of it. Okay? In whichever timeline or whichever name it goes by. You understand me? But yeah, Jesus loves us all. Jesus does not want us attached to it. Mm-mm. Jesus wants us to know which way we're going to move next, so Jesus can fall in line with you. But see, Jesus doesn't have direction. All Jesus gets is fucking people that want to beg for shit. You see what I'm saying, Mr. IG? So yeah, second storyline here. King of Swords is coming out here reverse. Jesus is just the energy in you. Your consciousness, right? Your Christ consciousness rising up in you. You're going to feel it in your spine, beloved. You might, I don't know, but you're going to feel it to where it pings up in your pineal gland there. That third eye goes bing, and you start seeing all kinds of shit from every kind of way. Every direction, up, down, left, right, 360, 180. You see angels, you see demons, and you see them in a physical form for what they are. And then once you reach that level, you start seeing worlds with an S. Not just one world, because as they have their systems, they have their worlds, right? It's like when you're in high school and you're sitting in the cafeteria and you got all these goddamn different genre of gangs hanging around down here. You got your punk rocks over there. You got your jocks over there, right? You got your cheerleaders and shit over there, right? You got your ones that's into arts and shit like that over there. You got different groups, they worlds, right? And they come from different planets like you. Some of us come from constellations that we rule, but we're going to save that for a different topic, Mr. IG. But in regard to Jesus, Jesus does love me. Yes, I know. And I didn't need the Bible to tell me so. All right. King of Swords is out here reversed. All right, so we got this energy out here that's misusing their power, okay? They like a corrupt authority figure that's lacking structure and discipline, struggling to maintain order in their life. It's like a sense of chaos, y'all, okay? Aquarius, what's up, y'all? Y'all in the energy. What's up, Aquarius? So someone that's very harsh, emotionally weak, somebody that's struggling with their own fear and they're trying to project it out on you. You see how that goes? So we gonna work with this storyline right here, okay? Joseph, make sure you stay around there for that little reading. If you email me, Joseph, you still can get a free 13 card read. 13 portal read for free now. I appreciate those that took advantage of it now. And I appreciate those that have emailed me outside of just tarot, just checking on me. I love y'all. Thank you. I love you all now. Don't get it fucked up. Don't get it twisted. But thank you for the genuine checkups. You know what I mean? It means something. It does. All right, y'all. So let's see. Second storyline. I done put the weed down. I said it was going to be a quick read. I be lying like shit. I be trying to stay on topic. All right, so we got this energy out here that's very harsh. Who is all y'all? Like, they ain't even give me a chance to do the whole clap, clap, clap. They were just like, here. Let's see what this is here. This is sticking out too. Whoever this is. Whoever this is. It was sticking out. Why not take it? We was asking for the Virgos. I got Virgos. I'm looking for the Capricorn, but we start with the Emperor energy here. God damn. So the big dog daddy came out. Woo! King of Swords better sit the fuck all the way down here, because this is talking about authority. This is like a masculine energy here. What's up, Aries? How y'all doing, Aries? They control the head here. So somebody has structure within their mind, and they're using their control to establish with order. They're using their control to establish order and rules. Security that comes from a stable foundation is here. Okay. Oh boy, somebody in trouble. King of Cups came out reverse. Oh, they fucked up. And they right. Look, the Emperor right in between them, right? So let's see. You got daddy in between, like you would say, like his sons here. Okay. So you got not only somebody that's misusing their power, right? But now here they come being fucking emotional. What's up, Scorpios? So somebody that's emotionally unstable, immature, withdrawn, manipulative, emotionally unavailable. These is like warning of potential negative actions stemming from an inability to control their own feelings. Somebody getting fucked up here. Now they throwing the emotions in it. It's just emotions taking them over. Caught up in sorrow. Sagittarius energy out here, 9 of Wands. Emperor is like, this is your last stand. You trying to continue despite the exhaustion? Huh? What is going on here? Let's read this. Something's very persistent, like last stand. Having the strength to push through, standing firm when facing challenges. Maybe this is the Emperor sending this energy out. The Emperor ain't have to send out much either. Yes. Very resilient energy, looking at these fools like laughing at them. Wow. And like, damn, they continuing despite the exhaustion. And it's like, I'm actually proud of y'all, I guess, because you're standing on what you believe. But now the Two of Swords is coming out. Excuse me. Two of Swords came out. So motherfuckers got difficult choices here. It's like here, stalemate. Somebody avoiding something. Somebody avoiding making a decision here. Two of Swords, Libra energy. What's up, Libras? They're seeking peace through denial, through lies here, okay? Being stuck between two equally different choices. Stick with me. Ending in the Eight of Pentacles reverse. What's up, Virgos? What's this? Dead end jobs, dead end life. Tasks are more demanding. They were told to execute swiftly and with great care in order to be successful in their outcomes. They're not prepared to shift. Emperor didn't even have to send out much. They was weak already. Shit. Who the fuck lying? They said now here they'll have to deal with neglectful relationships, low quality work, overspending, of course, low skill, lack of motivation, rushed jobs, laziness, bad reputation. They were told to do not avoid things as this could damage their relations and reputation. So they have to sit in this energy. The shadows are here. Wow. But it's their shadows. We all know that, right? Whenever you create these shadows, whether they're lies or fear, something you're running from, or something you conjured up, that's how you conjure up the shadows there. They're versions of you that you didn't face, whoever this is. Oh, boy. So now they not only thinking that they're fighting with the world, they're fighting with themselves. We always fight with self. Before the fight actually happens here. Wow. All right, third storyline. Bring your ass here. Ooh. The Wheel of Fortune came out reversed, okay? Off the break, this is just starting karma. The element of fire is here. Burning up. What goes up must come down. Don't cling to illusions of control, but they definitely not only cling, they have clung to the motherfuckers. External influences like karma has taken control. Misfortune followed. Luck is not on whoever's side. Fate is always in motion. This is about failure now, okay? Learning to accept and forgive. Woo. Boy, oh boy, we've been there. We've been there. We've been there. We still can get there at times now. Ain't no we've been there. We still can get there. So whoever this is, you know, we've all been there. We still could go there. So let's see what's going on. What's going on with the storyline here. But learn to accept and forgive. That's the main thing, because fate is always in motion. Gotta take a puff for that second storyline before we move on to the third. 24:18 on the timer. What a day. 7 accidents. I not seen them happen. I seen the after effects of the accidents, okay? Wow, I seen almost accidents happen, you know. A lot of speeding. Boy, I said, what the hell is going on? Man. I seen a lot of military vehicles out today. Nothing against military vehicles or nothing like that. I'm talking about in their own, you would say personal vehicles, okay? But a lot of military personnel, y'all all have that same little look. You know, the structure, the order, that disciplined look, you know. Disrespect. All right, so let's get to this storyline here. Luck is not on somebody's side, y'all. I know what's on our side. Time is on our side. Yes, it is. Let's see. Yes, it is. Oh, who is that? Who flew over there? Come here. And look who's sticking out. Look who's sticking out. Somebody wants the 4 wands sticking out reversed here. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. 6 of Cups came out reverse. 6 of Cups came out. Upright. Scorpio energy. Somebody needs to focus on stability, or someone's trying to focus on stability. It's about returning to a familiar place like a hometown or something very familiar here. Financial gifts are involved with this one here. Somebody's not repeating the past mistakes though. So it's like something wants somebody to return to a happier state of mind and be very nostalgic with their memories. And it also says here to avoid living in the past, like reconnecting with the ex so that you can heal. This is about you returning back to your childhood, teenage, young adult years so that you can return back to a happier state. Maybe some of us left ourselves behind. You know, you got to go back and pick up that other version of yourself. Those are the shadows that we leave behind. They get fucking mad. They'll start turning into something else very chaotic, depending upon you and your energy and who you are and who you know you are, beloved. So that's why we say the shadow work there. Control it. Control it. It be us. Okay. All right. So something's trying to push somebody back into a nostalgic state, but somebody's like, nah, I ain't about to repeat this past mistakes. So the 4 wands is coming out reversed here. What's up, Aries energy? So this is causing a breakdown, like a lack of harmony in the family or the home. I left my family, can you trust them deck at home. So it's about tensions between members of family or loved ones that's brewing or have brewed here. And it's causing a lack of support, uncertainty of self-love, fear of the public, workplace conflicts, maybe home place conflicts, conflict and chaos is just fucking conflicting. So unstable finances, and somebody's feeling burdened by supporting somebody else financially here, right? So it's a lot going on with this here, Wheel of Fortune, with this karma being here, right? Because with the karma being here, Wheel of Fortune being reversed, it's like with the first portal, karma's being here, and with what goes up must come down, right? Fate is always in motion. You have to learn how to accept and forgive. So maybe you have to forgive yourself. Right, beloved? 6 of Cups came out here. So maybe you got to go back and go get your younger version of yourself that maybe you haven't forgiven, and maybe you were too harsh on yourself. For some of you, right? For some of you, maybe it's an ex that's lingering around in the energy here. And maybe you have to learn how to accept what happened with that being that ex and forgive it and then move on here, because fate is always in motion. That's like having stagnant energy in you, beloved. And nothing against you or the ex here, right? It's just, it is what it is. So let's see what else is going to come out here. Because right now we're sitting in the energy of a lack of support, right? That ouch energy, tension between members of the family or loved ones, uncertainty of even self-love. Whoo, that's the harshest one out of all of them. The self-love. Give a fuck about nobody else, nigga. I gotta love myself first. You dig what I'm saying? Let's see how this gonna end out here. This present time, y'all, too. Present time, y'all. Present time. Workplace conflicts, home environment conflicts, man. Damn. Let's see. Okay, who this? Who that sitting on my wrist here? Page of Wands out here. I love the pages. The pages is like, it's like me and my personalities and shit. I got several of them and shit. You know, but the pages here, this one page wise is Virgo, Cancer, and Leo here. Somebody has the passion to succeed. Their ideas can remain abstract at this time. They're curious of the world, but they're also fearful of the unknown. Shit, everything is the unknown. That's what I'm learning. We don't know it until it's unknown until we know it. So we got to go figure it out. It's easier said than done. This is youth with enormous excitement here. Somebody's embracing their inner child. Somebody went back, goddammit. They're removing their fear and gathering resources to do something. And they have this bigger picture vision here. It's like a trigger of courage. Tendency to remain dormant or get easily distracted is also here. So remain focused, remain dedicated, remain consistent. You got this. Be aware of this, though. God damn. Be aware of this. Seven of Swords was followed up by that Aquarius energy here. Betrayal, deception, theft, lies, gossip, scams, coercion, fraud. If you're into this shit, get out of it. If somebody around you is in it, get away from them, because you're going to have a hard time getting away with something. It's already found out. Whatever's going on, they already know. It's already been discovered. So it's time to face the consequences, whether it's embarrassing or it may be a punishment, and think on your feet as well. The lie always ends up being the truth. No need to tell no more lies. Just be truthful with whatever's going on, whomever this is, right? Because somebody's tempted to get away with something, and it's back to the fraud here. Okay, don't move out of character. Somebody's in danger of a secret coming out here. It's already out there. I'm gonna tell you that. It's already out there. I'm letting you know that. They already know. Whoever you think don't know, they know. They know. All right, so we got all that out there. We got our 3 storylines out there. What's going to be our final messages from Divine and Spirit here? Let's just give it a cut here. A cut and final messages. For just quick messages. I ain't have nothing in mind. Well, that's a lie. I always have shit in mind. But in regard to tarot, I was just like, man, let me just see what's going on in the energy. Shit was hectic. Not for myself, once again, but watching it around me. Let's take a puff for the 3rd storyline. Watching it around me, I was like, ooh, oh. You know, that type of energy. But as far as myself, I was more energetic today, happier. I'm always like helpful, you know. But I was more into it today. It wasn't forced, but I was more like receptive to just wanting to talk more to the public. Like before, if I saw somebody staring at me, or especially when I realized I was in the first stages of being like gang stalked and shit, or spiritually attacked in spiritual warfare, certain people really used to like fuck with me, follow me. And again, it comes back to your mind here, which you allow yourself to think is actually going to perceive out here in the world here. But it was happening, and instead, and now I just like, hey beloved, how you doing? Anybody I see that I think is out of line, or maybe out of character or in character, maybe they are playing the character very, very fucking well. It's all good. What's up, love? How you doing? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We'll be taking a picture. Nigga, come here. Some shit like that. You dig what I'm saying? You can't run from it, and you definitely can't come on like a channel like this and do the shit I used to do. In the beginning, when I was like really being like attacked, and I didn't know how to control myself, let alone control anything else around me, I was coming on here verbalizing shit. I say tripping now. I was like, wow. I look back at my videos and I was still speaking truth, but it was very imbalanced, very chaotic. Wasn't thinking, just rah. I was drinking a lot too. I was on powder. Man, I miss sniffing some fucking coke. It's all good though. You know what I like the most is fighting that urge. And it ain't even an urge no more. It used to be, but now it's just like I'm good. I'm good. And even if I ain't saying I would, who knows in the future, but even if I was to fucking slip up, I know me now. All right, I'm gone. I ain't gonna buy it. My nose starting to clog up now. That's fucked up. Like the little drain about to go goo without the actual cocaine and shit. For though, if I'm triggering you, my bad. But welcome to my channel. You tap into people's channels, you gotta expect for them to be who they are, not who you want them to be, beloveds. I had to learn that too. Yeah, I had to learn that. I had to learn a lot. Thank you to divine and the spirits. Yeah. And I ain't no witch, and I ain't into witchcraft at all. I just see energy for what it is. And I accept it for what it is. I don't judge them. They know not to fuck with me, and I don't fuck with them. But I also love them because I understand their stories. And a lot of them were just conjured up and left behind. Yeah, they all started from love. Yes, the fuck they did. It all started from love. Anyway, let's get the final messages on out. Nobody wants anybody to be themselves. They always want control. That shit's a wrap. Reynolds, Saran, fucking chicken rap, fucking snack rap. Bitch, we could battle rap. I don't give a damn what kind of rap it is. A rap that I used to put in my motherfucking head back in the 80s and the 90s, bitch. It's a rap. Final messages. You're only allowed to control yourself. There's people problems. They have no control over themselves. What's y'all? Come here. No control over themselves. Leo energy coming out first. Somebody's overwhelmed. Because they were being defensive here. Now they giving up though. They feel defeated by the op, not realizing they the op. Damn, they exhausted from the constant battles. And they realized that they were being unnecessarily defensive. And you know what? That shit is it's exhausting. It's exhausting. I'm fucking proud of you. I'm one of the realest motherfucking spirits and energies out here. If I say I'm proud of you, I actually mean that shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's having their experiences. I don't take shit personal no more. I don't. Page of Wands is out here. Look at the pages coming on out. Leo, Virgo, Cancer, and Cancer energy. Somebody's very excited and adventurous, optimistic. Their energy, right? They're discovering. They're curious. They expect some good news, whoever you are. You're fresh and you're inspiring. I was getting ready to say expiring, but a version of you is expiring. Yes, it is. Yes, the fuck it is. But don't remember to say thank you to it. And don't forget to say, all right, you ready to come along now? Because I can't leave you behind now, bitch. But don't fuck this up for us. Because, bitch, you know, however you talk, that's how I do. However you do it is how you do it. But somebody's very encouraging. Right? And they're exploring. They're very adventurous. And they're beginning to be excited about the adventures. New ideas is here. 9 of Swords is coming out here. Reverse. I love it. Somebody's seeking support. What's up, Coach Unique? What's up, Rick James? God's impressive. She. God Empress. God impressive. Like Empress, but impressive. I like that shit. She. Oh, Joseph, if you still here, don't forget. I ain't forget you. Don't forget. I got you, baby. I got you. Okay, so let's talk about this now. If y'all new to the channel, I'll read the comments at the end, y'all. What's up, y'all? Love y'all. All y'all. Somebody got faith and they reaching out. Oh, my God. Gemini energy. What's up? 9 of Swords coming out here reverse. They realize that it's an end of a difficult time. They seeking that goddamn support because they want to find ways to manage their anxiety and their worry. Next up, Judgment is coming out reverse for the final messages in regard to tarot. So for some, right now, you missed the opportunity. Remember when that Wheel of Fortune came out reverse? For some, you didn't turn that wheel the right way. And that's all right. What goes up must come down. What goes down must come up. You dig what I'm saying? So it's a lost momentum because of the causes that you did to fall behind. You got this because you know what you did to fall behind. So you also know you don't like being behind. You also know you ain't going to do it again. So forgive yourself. For some of us, we too busy to reflect. That's why I was like, go back and get your younger self. Go back, reflect on it. It's hurtful as fuck. For some of us, it's triggering. But yeah, you got to get to it to do it because you can't leave them behind. They're going to fuck you up. So for some of you, you've been too critical of your past actions. You got to go back. You got to. Rewind, trust the process and the progress. You got this. Move with pride and confidence and less caution. I love you. Divine and Spirit got your back, but you got to have your back first. All right. Three of Wands is coming out here reversed. What is this saying? For some of us, your hard work will be rewarded. Aries energy. Okay, your hard work, it will be rewarded. No recognition for some. You feel like you got no recognition for your embarked journey, and it's due to the delays and the roadblocks. But divine and spirit had to cause those delays and roadblocks, not only to test you, but so you'll be able to realize that that wasn't the road you're supposed to be on, beloved. Okay, so it's saying here your hard work will be rewarded. Take time and plan and organize for your future goals. Get ready, because something is saying don't react. You're going to get frustrated about something, but don't react and don't give up. For some, you feel caged in. Hey, fuck that. The gate is open. The door has been open, right? But the roadblocks, you got to clear that shit. Divine Spirit can't do it. They put them there, but you got to figure the puzzle out. This is a worthy lesson to learn. The Magician is coming out reversed. Okay, Judgment came out reversed twice. With this Magician reverse energy, was the element of air is here, communication, logic, ideas. So the plane of Mercury is also here. So it's talking about it's time for changes. Okay, because the master of illusions has been in the energy. All right, deception, trickery, but that shit is over. It's time for changes. Their intentions was to manipulate you for selfish gain. And it could have been you in your current state of emotions, right? We always do it to ourselves. I know we don't like to hear that shit, beloved, but it be like that with our reckless decisions, right? Some of us, we become obsessed with power. I don't like to say we with that. I don't even accept too much power, right? But it is what it is. You're already sovereign. That's who you are. So being obsessed with power, that means somebody else is obsessed with someone else's energy, their power, with the fascination of being them there. Oh, my God. They pretend to have your best interest at heart. They don't. That's still somebody's energy, right? That's fucked up, ain't it? They gonna get fucked up. This energy is Judgment reversed. So this is a different Judgment reversed, right? All my portals, they're different. Okay, they're different with different meanings. Don't worry about the colors. That I ran out of goddamn index cards. I had to use what I got to get what the fuck I want. I was in a couple of rabbit holes and I had to write shit down ASAP. The colors don't matter. It don't matter. The messages do. Right? So this is talking about postponement because of self-doubt. Because if you felt like stuff ain't been happening, it's because you've been ignoring the call. And you want stuff to happen, but you ain't answering the fucking phone. Right? So, not like your cell phone. Or for some of you, the fucking phone, okay? Hold on. But, avoiding an important personal calling, yeah. And whether this is on a spiritual level or on a personal level, I feel this one. On a personal level, I don't answer the fucking phone. I'm trying to tell you, I do not. If I text you back or if I'm engaged with a text message on an energetic level, I fuck with you. But if I don't, it's something either within your energy or mine that's like, maybe something in that relationship might trigger me and I might try to do a real quick or some shit. Y'all, ooh, here it come again. Or I ain't been drinking no motherfucking liquor, I'm cooling. Or, I don't know, shit, maybe somebody's having sex and I ain't having sex and I can tell motherfucker having sex and not just with one person. I can tell certain things and I don't want to be around that type of stuff. I don't mean for people to take it personal, but if they take it personal, it goes back to a them issue, right? Why do I gotta feel uncomfortable with motherfuckers' energy to be all infested and shit? But anyway, somebody's ignoring an important personal call and somebody might be trying to get through to you. Pay attention. All right, in the end, the full energy is here, and this is blank just for you. Whoever you are, ain't that an honor? Whatever the situation is, whatever's going on, the element of air is here. The plane of Uranus is here. Get out of Uranus. This is about you, your new perspective, your new journeys, your new beginnings, your new you. You write on this portal what you want to happen. You are the fool. What an honor. The emperor came out earlier. What an honor. The father came out earlier. Now it's you, beloved. You the fool on the journey. I love you. I'm blessing you with it. Do what you got to do. Or don't. But it's you. It's blank on both sides there. I love that. That's amazing. Shit, I know that's right. Let me go ahead and get my manifest. After I get off of this, let me get my manifestation in on that thing. All right, so we got our portals out for tarot 4502. I told y'all, I said it got to be a quick message. I be lying like shit. Oh shit. All right, let me put tarot to the side. Thank you to the tarot. Let's puff on this real quick, just for the tarot portion. And yeah, I ain't got nothing for the oracle deck. This gonna be the end of this. Not the message. What time is it? Let's see the timing. Well, we still got a little bit of time to play around. Alright. Shout out to us with the oracle deck. Remember, it was full. We halfway there. I think the next couple of reads that I do, I'm going to start with the oracle deck, and then we'll pull on tarot to see what's the energy through tarot. But for now, let's take a puff for the 3 storylines and the final messages in regard to tarot. And what a chaotic day. Not with me, Divine and Spirit. I thank you. On my Rick James shit with my beads, Serena and Venus out this bitch. And whoever the fuck been coming in my dreams, bitch, you better know you gonna hear these fucking beads coming in your motherfucking dream first. Promise. I promise. I'm giving you a warning. That's another reason why I got the beads in. Nigga, you gonna hear me coming. Ass motherfuckers coming up in people's dreams and shit. The what? But them niggas run quick as fuck. And I be like, wait, you don't wanna play? We ain't playing no more. The fuck? I just got to this state of mind for some of the dreams. Some of the dreams when it come back to, like, you know, personal childhood shit. Some dreams still come back. And I be trying to, not trying, I'm figuring out how to balance myself, ground myself, so I can confront them dreams. Because in this life, not real life, because the dream state is real life as well. It's more real than this fucking shit right here, right? For real. That's when you in like, fuck this, we out there. You know what I'm saying? It's no more of this. This motherfucker laying down some goddamn where you resting this motherfucker while your spirit, your energy leave up out of here and you go on that mission. You hear me? Some of y'all come back all bruised up, scratched up. Now some of that shit because you got actual demons fucking with you. Okay, you do. You got something hold you down, or you got some shit that you gotta cleanse within you. Okay, but nowadays it's like some of us we in that motherfucker battling for real, not just for self. It be going down in the ethers when you sleep in the dream state. But I forgot what the fuck I was talking about. Damn. Oh man, I know I was talking about the dream state, real life. Dream state is real life. Oh well, fuck it. Shit. It'll come back. Maybe it won't. The stars have regrouped, reshaping the sky, but I didn't knock. So you know that might not be a lie now. I've been looking at the stars lately. Clean slate. Let's give it a cut. We should be at a clean slate on both. Mm-hmm. Well, shit, I put my big girl panties on. Y'all, I finally went over to my dad's place. I didn't approach him too much on why I was so distant. I've already approached him before. But when I went over, my son, he played football or whatever. He needed new cleats. And he had blisters on the bottom of his feet. And I'm not the type to just accept gifts without saying thank you or none of that shit, regardless of what I feel or what it is. I went over there. At first I sat outside, but then I went inside. I saw my brothers, and It still felt weird. You know, my dad, he one of them people that still think he from Africa, and he still think, he black, and he's still a Democrat, and you can't say nothing about Obama now. And he's still on that white versus black shit. And yeah, I ain't with that. I ain't with it. I see it all for what it is. I see it all for what it is. You know what I'm saying? And instead of debating or going back and forth, I just went back out to the car. I was like, oh, let me go get something out of the car. I went out to the car, and man, I sat out there for a little while. I couldn't. But I ended up going back inside, and he ended up being downstairs in his space, laying down at that time, and I was like, thank you, divine, thank you, spirit, thank you, divine, thank you, spirit, thank you. Ah. Excuse me. I just saw Archangel Raphael. Now I knocked. All right, let's see what's in the energy here. And I've been texting him and my brothers on and off. If I don't receive a text back, it is what it is. These flipped over. I'm looking at Louis Farrakhan, 1933. Charles Finney, the years between 1792 and 1875. I don't have my device. Y'all do. Screenshot it. You should have your notebook and your pen, because we got some homework and the energy and the frequency to do. Even if you don't do it in this read, I promise you, if you look it up on your black mirror, which is your cell phone or your laptop or your tablet or your computer or whatever device you got, okay, I'm going to receive that motherfucker. Charles Finney and Louis Farrakhan. I already know a little bit about this nigga here. Okay. All right, so I'm also looking at restoration is here. Okay, so it's time to return to a state of spiritual health and vitality after a period of decline or estrangement from yourself or even God. Okay, repent. It's time to repent for renewal. It's time to reconcile. It is the divine initiation process. Emotional healing is here. Ooh, we get initiated, y'all. No, fuck it. But you got to restore. Because a life force generator, I'm a life force generator. What is your human design type? Email me if you don't know. I can help you out. But all you got to do is look it up. Human design type. Type in your date of birth, what time you was born. I think that's about all that you need, I think. You know what I'm saying? And then boom, it's going to tell you your zodiac, what your houses, all that good stuff. What you are. Are you a manifestor? Are you a projector? You know what I'm saying? Are you a generator? I'm a life force generator. All right. So what is a life force generator? Someone that has primary energy, that is a primary energy type, right? Primal energy here. 70% of the population is considered to have life force within them. Okay. Incredible life force energy, vital to personal fulfillment and collective activity. You are the sacral response here. Okay. Builders and doers. Okay. You do it all, beloved. What's up, Kai? I see you, baby. What's up, love? What's up, Sprinkly? How you doing? How you doing, beloved? All right, so let's see what else in the energy. We got restoration is here. You're also a life, for some, you're also a life force generator, or the energy of the life force generator is coming your way. Let's see what else is going on. Louis Farrakhan, Charles Finney. Ooh, who is y'all? Talk to me nice. Don't talk to me dirty, portals. Something about mysteries around tombs, temples, and graves is in the energy. And somebody saying, jealous for what? Somebody like, jealous for what? Okay? Because why? Because no more dark cults. Jealous for what? You jealous because I wasn't part of the dark cult? I'm confused. Jealous for what? Something about China, okay? The deepest underground research center is here. China Jinping Underground Laboratory, which is 7,900 feet deep It has, in the laboratory, it has its leading scientists that work on projects like experiments shielded from cosmic radiation. Cosmic noise is reduced by a factor of 10 million, whatever that means. Okay, Jinping Mountains of Sichuan, China, researchers explore dark matter. Now, at the end of every transmission, what the fuck do I say? Much peace, much light, much love, but especially the darkness because of dark matter. And look at goddamn China ass researching and exploring what? Dark matter. Okay, so it's accessible. You could get there via a horizontal access road at the center of the mountain. That's for my mysterious, mystical, unknown cosmic beings. You know who you are, that's out there doing what they gotta do. Keep getting like, I did go to work earlier. I'm a little tired. I ain't gonna lie, not a little. I'm a lotta. Let's see what else is coming out in this energy here. That's 2. That's 4. That's 6. That's 7. 5544. 5544 on the timer. That's good. What else we got? Southeast Asia. Oh shit, Asia. The towns that time did not erase. No more dark cults. China deepest underground research center. Jealous for what? The fuck? Something about mysteries around tombs, temples, and graves. You got a life force generator in this energy providing or helping with restoration here. Louis Farrakhan and Charles Finney is also here. Oh, all medical facilities are under judgment. As above, so below. Scanned by coordinate 1970. I wish I had my other fucking phone. Slide. All medical facilities are under judgment. As above, so below. Involving deep underground military bunker systems. So if they got hospitals here, they got hospitals there. I'm looking at an IP address. This deck just fell on the floor, and this two IP addresses that's saying get them. Okay, I'm looking at Carlsbad Caverns has over 117 caves, which is 120 miles long. The big room is 4,000 feet and home to 400,000 Mexican free-tailed birds here. Go get them. 155.86.175.221. Go get them. 5.96.9. I'm at 5.96.173.34. Get them. They represent profound. You represent profound change, moving beyond fixed forms and beliefs. Okay? Ooh. Because you are the sun. You are the sun. Okay? What? Okay. Clean slate. Clean slate. You are the sun. Smokey got a message for you. Saying you got this, man. You got this. You are the sun. Whoever you are. Clean slate. Clean slate. Clean slate. Right? It's all on you. It's, the laundry facilities. I picked up the deck and this just happened. The laundry facility in Williamsburg and more. So laundry facilities are under judgment. What are you cleansing? So something's being washed. Something's being cleansed. You got clean money coming your way. You got clean shit coming your way here. Beloved. Joseph, are you still here? Before I read over the comments and we pray. Let me read over the comments, y'all. And then let me look for Joseph. Fernando Ramirez, what's up? Y'all hold on. So y'all can look over this beautiful work that we just completed. Fernando Ramirez, you got Instagram, do you? Mr. IGFFFRFR said, Jesus love you, y'all. And yes, we know. And we don't need the Bible to tell us so. All right, we also know what the consciousness, the Christ consciousness mean, okay? All right, we got God's impressive she, okay? God's empress. But she spelt it like God's impressive. She said, "Hi, what's up, beloved? Rick James in the building. How it doing, love? Rick James, 7897 is in the building. I got the beads in for you. Coach Unique said that part, Leo energy in the building. That part, act right now. Get your shit together. I know that's the part. I know that's right. Kai Lara Star in the building. What up, gang, gang? Night terror beads, period. You gonna hear them clacking, motherfucker. Clacking like motherfucker. I'm trying to tell you. Come out. Come out. Whatever your ass energy. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't playing. I swear. Playing around and shit. They gonna hear these bees. What's up? Sprinkly in the building. Hi. Sprinkly is a manifesting generator. I love it. I've been having nightmares. I don't want to sleep anymore. Then don't. Don't. Think about the nightmares you're having. Write them down. Google it. Get, if you can remember them, get as informative as you can and ask your device. What does it mean? Sometimes the nightmares, they not for you. But sometimes, beloved, we got to go back. Sprinkly said, thank you. And it says, song, Damian Marley, Patience. I fuck with you, Sprinkly. I ain't even got my other device, bro. Sis, I don't mean to say bro. I still got a 14-year-old. That shit is lingering. Damn. Let me write that down, though, because I will definitely listen to it later. Hold on. Sprinkly, hold on, beloved. As a matter of fact, let's pin that. Thank you, beloved. I appreciate you. Y'all, and let's tap into that song, Damian Marley, Patience, okay? David, Joseph, you ain't tell me if you here or not, beloved, all right? So I ain't going to do nothing without you being here, saying you here. That ain't the type of energy that I'm on, okay? I really don't like doing on this type of platform with people ask. I just feel like that's more a personal thing that people got to be more aware of. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. And plus, I don't be knowing who y'all really are under these little handles. And then with my little readings, we going to do a Zoom call or something. Nigga, I got to see you. I got to see you. Nigga, I got to see who the fuck you are. Okay? Because you might be trying to get a reading on somebody else and shit. And that shit ain't going to work. I'm going to feel it. And the energy. You're going to make me snap the fuck out. All right, let's go ahead and get ready to pray, y'all. Damian Marley, Patience. All right, y'all. Remember that, y'all. Remember that. You got me messed up. Let me write it down in my notebook right now. Hold on, y'all. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me write this song down. Other songs that I have here is that I'll be listening to. I wrote them down on work. Let me write this down first. Damian Marley, Patience. This is America by Childish Gambino. What's up? Someday we'll all be free. Take it from me. All right. Someday we'll all be free. That was on The Shy. I think it was like the end of season 8. If y'all ain't check it out, if you're not into that type of TV show. But at the end, they played this song. I was crying like shit too, y'all. I was crying like a big baby, dog. I watched these niggas grow up. I made them thousandaires and shit. But nah, it was like, someday we'll all be free. Take it from me. Someday we'll all be free, or something like that. But that joint, oh man, I was crying so hard trying to write this joint down. You could barely see what it said. All things your man won't do. All the things your man won't do. Oh shit, that's Joe. All the things your man won't do. I must have been in my feelings on that one. I must have been thinking, when I write down songs like that, I be saying spirit be talking to me. You know what I'm saying? I listen to music, and music speaks to me in a whole different language, y'all. I don't look at it for what it is. All right, let's get into this prayer, though. Deep breath in. Hold it. Release that shit. Like, yeah, literally. Release it. You know what I mean? Get them out. All right, y'all. We rebuke all spells, rituals, and castings that are not of the highest frequencies of source love consciousness that may have been projected our way on all timelines, planes, and dimensions, consciously, subconsciously, and unconsciously, knowingly and unknowingly. Anything and everything that we are all connected to, spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically, and ethereally, they are all protected. All is transmuted into whatever was sent to us, and then is sent back to its source, because we are already sovereign, and we are already free. Any agreements and any contracts that we may have agreed to while we were being on lower paradigms of existence of consciousness, they are already cut, they are already burned, and they are already ended on all timelines, on every plane and every dimension, consciously, subconsciously, and unconsciously, knowingly and unknowingly. Divine Collective, I know that I am sovereign. Divine Collective, I know that you are sovereign. Divine Collective, I know, you know, we know that the thing that they are most afraid of is that together in consciousness, we are sovereign. It is done because we've already won. It is done because we've already won. It is done because we've already won. And so it is. All right, y'all. Say that prayer or say your prayer. Say any prayer that you wrote. You wrote, right? Say it. Say your goals. Say your dreams. Say your manifestations, right? Say your surrenders, right? Don't just say what you want. Say what you need to give out too. Say your surrenders, right? Rebuke that shit. Say it 3 times, 6 times, 9 times in order to make your manifestation your dream or even your apology come alive. Much peace, much light, much love, but especially the darkness because of dark matter. And if ain't nobody told y'all today, let me get it out the way, because I actually do love to say this. I love you. 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 All right, y'all. I love y'all. This is America. Don't let them spin up.